Hi, second grade. So hopefully you have your cow done. I have one I grabbed that I did the other day. Just a reminder, I made my border, I drew my cow, I outlined everything with an oil pastel. I just chose one. And now I'm gonna start doing my painting. So there's gonna be a couple colors I use today, and there's gonna be a color that's gonna be a free choice. So the first thing I'm going to work on is thinking about my snout and the inside of my ears being a pink color. Now, I know with watercolors, you don't technically have pink, but the more water you add to the red, okay, so I'm just keep adding some. My red is getting very depleted. There's not much in there, but there is plenty to paint. So I am going to come in and paint the snout of my cow. And what's really fun is because we use that oil pastel is going to help keep the color inside those lines. All right, so the more water you have, the easier it is to move your paint around. So I'm gonna do the snout, and the other part I can do with that is my lips. Now, I know that there are brown cows, there are black and white cows. My focus for today is going to be making a black and white cow. So that will be where I'm gonna spend a lot of my time today with adding color. Okay, so I have my snout. Now I'm going to move into my spots, and this is where the black is going to come in. So once again, I'm gonna add a nice amount of water. And I'm going to begin painting with the black. Now, I know our paint palettes, the ones that I sent home, some of the colors, like the black isn't super black. It is kind of like a grayish, and partly because the watercolors are, I think they're washable. So the color is not as intense, but I think it serves its purpose really well. I'm gonna keep going. So I'm gonna keep the body white today. Remember, anytime your paintbrush starts feeling very dry, get a little more water. I always tell students, think of your watercolor being very much like Kool-Aid, okay, or juice, where it's still transparent. You wanna be able to see a little bit through it. It should never be sticky or gooey. So you will use a good amount of black today. I liked creating that border on the edge just because it does help keep my color inside. All right, so after I do my spots, I'm going to do a few of my details up on the head. So I'm gonna do the outside of the ears, black. I'm gonna do the inside of the eyes, black. I'm gonna do this little tuft of hair, black. And I'm gonna do the line in the center of my cow, black. As I'm stepping back, I'm wondering if I should do this like the nostrils black as well. And that's the other thing, when you create something, step back, take a look, what can I do, what can I change? I think I'm going to try. I know that those would be darker because they would be very shadowed. I think that looks good. It looks a little more finished. Okay, easy, right? Lots of black, work on your spots, work on your ears. Okay, so I'm gonna wash my brush, and the last part is I don't wanna do anything else in the body. All of this white is going to remain white. But behind my cow, this is the area where you're gonna choose a color. Do you wanna do blue like a sky, green like grass, maybe your favorite color is purple? You get to choose. I am going to stay away from using red because I've used that like pinkish red in my cow already, and I don't want to have too much of it. I don't want it to just all look pink. So I personally am gonna stay away from that. I think adding another color will be really nice. I think I'm gonna go with green. I'm itching for spring, it's coming soon. And grass and trees and all those things that are green are going to be in bloom before we know it. So I am personally going to choose green, but go ahead, take some time thinking about a color that you would like. Maybe it's yellow, maybe it's orange. Okay, what's fun is everyone will have a color that they're drawn to. So go ahead and do that. And if you want to do red, that's fine. That's just my preference is thinking, oh, I want the opportunity to use a different color. Okay. So here is my green going around. So the oil pastel is just helpful to keep everything in order. Okay, so I have actually finished my Henry Matisse inspired Moutisse. Okay, so if you haven't watched When Picasso Met Moutisse, I really encourage you to do that. All right, so this is our finished project. I would really like to see your artwork, so hopefully you can take some pictures, put them on our Padlet page, enjoy painting and drawing and creating, and we will be back with another artist in a couple of weeks that actually created artwork in many areas that were farmland. So it will kind of lead into a nice way because of our cow. All right, friends, I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.